Humanly speaking, it is impossible, but with God, everything is possible. Matthew 19:26.
What's up, y'all? I'm Key and welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Welcome back. Y'all, first of all, excuse my voice. I'm going to get into why I sound like a raspy horse in a second. But it's been a minute and I have so much to update you guys on. Life has just been out here lifing, okay? It's giving very much ghetto, okay? And I just don't appreciate it. However, I wanted to just sit down and update you guys, give you a little update on my journey, and just be real and transparent with you on what's going on. So where do I even start? I think the last video that I uploaded, I didn't even check before starting to record this, but I think the last video I uploaded was the video of my appointment with my surgeon. I think it was my fourth appointment with my surgeon, and just talking about like how we decided on we're going to do the VSG, the vertical sleeve gastrectomy, over the gastric bypass, just talking about like insurance requirements and blase. So the very first update that I have for you guys is I think I mentioned before when I was talking about what's required for insurance, that my insurance was changing because I got a new job in December. Like, I started my first appointment with my bariatric surgeon was December 3rd, and then December like 20th, sometime before Christmas, I started a new job. So I knew that would mean my insurance was changing. And so in March, well, it is still technically, it's still March. So March 1st, my insurance changed, still Care First, but just a different plan under Care First because of my new employer. So March 1st, I discovered that my current health plan does not cover bariatric surgery. So what that means is, it's not covered, but basically the way that they explained it to me was that my employer has like an exclusion in their like policy agreements or whatever. So they don't cover it at all. Like, none of the health plans offered by my current employer covers bariatric surgery. Yep. I said that. That's what I said. And man, the emotions that I have gone through since finding this out has been a lot. Now, I will say I'm still moving forward with bariatric surgery. Absolutely. I still believe that this is the best, not even believe, I know that this is the best decision for me health-wise. And I'm just trusting that God's going to make a way, period, So, but it has discouraged me. It has gotten me down a little bit as far as my motivation. I started to feel myself going a little bit into like depression about it. But today I've decided that, you know what, it is what it is. It's been about 3 weeks since I've discovered this. So many things have happened in that time frame. But basically, I have decided to move forward with surgery. My surgeon's office does have a self-pay option. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to pay for it. I believe that, like I said, I believe it's the best decision for me. And so therefore, I'm going to pay for it. How am I going to pay for it, child? I don't know, because I don't got it. Sure don't. But God's got it, like, for real, like, not even to be cliche or whatever, but I'm just believing that God will provide in this area. And so what I discovered as far as the self-pay option, y'all, I'm struggling talking. I don't even know if you can hear the raspiness in my voice, but it's taking all of my wind to record this video. So what I discovered from my surgeon's office, which reminds me, I need to call them back today. The self-pay option is broken down into two fees per se. So there is the office visit fee, or what they call, I think they said it's called professional fee, and there's the hospital fee, which is the actual surgery fee. So for the professional fee, there is of course a cost every time you see the surgeon. So that's a $125 cost every time you see a surgeon. That part, no problem. I could pay $125 every time I see my surgeon. Then there's like health professional fees, I guess, like for the office. I don't know, but the lady told me that's about $1,500. And the part that I need to follow up with them about is I have been seeing my surgeon since December and using insurance. So I'm wondering that $1,500 should already be paid. And I should only have to pay the $125 every time I see my surgeon. So that's what I need to follow up with them about. And then, child, why did you do that, Oreo? And then the hospital fee. So the way she broke it down to me is that the surgery is essentially going to cost between $17,000 and $18,000, depending on like how long I have to stay in the hospital overnight and all of that. The hospital requires a $5,000 deposit to schedule your surgery. So basically, I need $5,000 in order to have surgery, which I believe that that's doable. And then so you put the $5,000 down, then you create a payment plan for the rest, and you know how payment plans work. You pay every month. What was I about to say? So this is really, man, there's so much to unpack with this, but what I will share is that the $5,000, I believe that God can make a way for me to just increase. Like I'm gonna just start getting checks in the mail. Like I believe that I'm just start getting checks. I'm gonna be able to have. Why Oreo? Why? Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Jesus. Yeah. So I just believe. Let me put this in my pocket. I just believe, and I'm not editing this video, y'all, and I do have pants on. I don't know if you could tell, but I do have shorts on. I believe that God will just, the financial increase is going to come in a way that it will not be a burden for me to put this $5,000 down. That's just what I believe. And the benefit of this is I can have surgery as soon as possible. Like I can have surgery as soon as I get this $5,000, because since I'm not using insurance, I'm no longer required to meet the requirements of insurance. And I've already done all of the like clearances as far as making sure I'm healthy enough to have surgery. So when I meet with my surgeon, my next appointment with my surgeon is April 6th. So when I meet with her, I'm going to be like, all right, I'm not using insurance. Let's schedule surgery. I want to schedule surgery for June. I believe 2 months is enough time for me to get this $5,000. So I want to schedule surgery for June. And so that's what I'm going to talk to my surgeon about on April 6th. So that's the surgery update. On to other health updates. I can't even show you guys, but I had surgery on my ankle. I've talked about how I've had pain in my ankle since June of last year, and that was kind of the catalyst for me deciding to basically change my health, because I've been dealing with tendonitis in my ankle since June. And so I tried the physical therapy, I tried the steroids, I tried resting. Well, not really resting, okay? Your girl don't know how to rest. But anyway, I decided to have the surgery on my ankle. It was non-invasive. It's just like a laser surgery where they do something to the scar tissue, supposed to help the pain. And it has, like, my ankle first started hurting like June 2021 is when I noticed that I was having pain in my ankle. And I had pain in my ankle every single day since June 2021. Since I have had this surgery, I have had no pain in my ankle. So I am excited. I am excited because that means I can start increasing my activity. I can start just, it's one step closer to the health on my health journey. Like, if I were to have bariatric surgery and my ankle was still hurting, I wouldn't be able to be as active as I need to be. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was a necessary step in order to prepare for bariatric surgery. However, your girl has to be like resting, bed rest kind of situation for 2 weeks. And I can't drive in that 2 weeks, although I did drive one place recently and I just had to do what I had to do. But I'm not driving no more. So for 2 weeks I can't drive. So this is the second week. And I have to wear this boot on my foot, which I can't show y'all because I ain't got that kind of flexibility to kick my leg all the way up in the air. I have to wear this boot on my foot for 3 to 4 weeks. She said like 3 weeks, and then I could just wear tennis shoes. But she said, you know, the surgeon said basically, the podiatrist said basically, you just have to play it by ear. Nobody heals the same or whatever. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. Which brings me to why my voice sounds like this. Y'all, this surgery tried to take me out. Like, it just really, like, it really gave me a perspective of like, surgery is hard. Like, yes, I want to have bariatric surgery. I believe it's the best decision for me. But going through this surgery with my ankle has kind of like, I'm not looking forward to it because for my ankle, they were supposed to use, y'all, this cat is about to hold, please. Child, I don't remember what I was talking about. Anyway, yes, the surgery for my ankle was supposed to be, it was non-invasive. They were supposed to use local anesthesia, not general anesthesia. But what happened was, because I've also been having issues with like bronchitis and asthma, when they did the local anesthesia, they said I was having difficulty breathing. So they had to convert to general anesthesia, which is, you know, they intubate you, put the little thing down your throat, whatever. So when I woke up from that surgery, my throat was hurting so bad, like worse than when I had the EDG procedure. Because, you know, with the EDG, it's a little camera they put down your throat, whatever. No, this pain was different. Okay, it hit different. It hit a lot different. And on top of that, I felt the difference of like local anesthesia versus general anesthesia. Like with the local anesthesia, a few hours I was good. You know, when I did the EDG, that was local anesthesia. Maybe like 2 hours after that, I was good. With this general anesthesia, y'all, I was out the rest of the day. Like the surgery was at like 7:30 in the morning. So I got to the hospital at 5:30. I probably went back for surgery around 7:30, 8 o'clock. And then I spent like a long time in recovery. And I left the hospital or the surgical center. I left that like around 11 o'clock. But I was still like, I felt the anesthesia. I kept telling my friends, I was like, my brain is on anesthesia. I felt that for like until the next morning. It was not fun. It was not fun. All you could do was sleep it off, and it gave me the worst headache. I had a headache for 3 freaking days. And part of that might be because I wasn't eating, because I was so drowsy. I just laid in the bed or whatever. So yeah, I'm not, that's the part of bariatric surgery that I'm not looking forward to, because I gotta do that again. I'm not looking forward to that. Not at all. But you know, I'm pretty sure they're using general anesthesia to cut a piece of my stomach off. So that's what I have to look forward to. And I'm not looking forward to it at all. But as far as like my ankle recovery, it's well. I'm doing well. I'm just ready for my ankle to be, I'm ready to not be restricted to things again, because I recently got a gym membership, so I want to start going to the gym. I picked the gym that has a pool because I want to start, out swimming, doing low impact stuff. So I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited to walk downstairs regularly as opposed to like walking down sideways. Get back to riding my Peloton, just different things like that. So this ankle surgery was definitely necessary to propel me into the bariatric surgery. Yeah, so that's pretty much the update. Like I said, I kind of allowed that finding out that insurance wasn't going to pay for the surgery and just feeling disappointed about that, and allowed that disappointment to kind of take me, to a place of like just depression, really, honestly, for a little bit. Definitely not like severe depression. Like I've experienced severe depression before. It wasn't like that, but it was definitely some form of depression, just with dealing with, the reality of what this meant for me, making the decision. There was a lot of decisions to be made that I'm not going to break down the camera, but I ultimately made the decision. This is where we are. I'm paying for it out of pocket. And yeah, so where do we go from here? The next appointment with my surgeon is April 6th, and I'm going to tell her, my insurance doesn't cover it. This is what I've decided to do. I'm going to pay out of pocket. Let's schedule this surgery for June. That's going to be my request. And as soon as my ankle is better, you guys will get more regular videos because I can go back to just doing things regular. Like right now I'm supposed to be resting or whatever. So yeah, that's the update. This video was kind of chatty and long, more than I expected it to be. Anyway, as always, thank you for following me on this journey. Remember that this is my health, this is my body, and these are my experiences. Bye.